All right, good evening, guys. So we're back, and we're going to go ahead and make our MircoProGrill mac and cheese. This is the item that I was really wanting to make and hoping you guys were going to vote for, so we're going to try it anyway. All right, so first things first, we need a big bowl. We're going to put the evaporated milk, the eggs. It's 2 egg yolks. That in our bowl. The butter, which is 3 tablespoons of melted butter. I just melted it, so it's fresh and hot. And this recipe calls for garlic. I don't have any garlic, so I'm just going to skip that. If you like garlic, you can definitely do that. And a 1/2 teaspoon, here we go, of kosher salt. Perfect. Now we're going to whisk this together real quick. Perfect. All done. And then sorry, I'm looking for my other bowl. I seem to have misplaced it. All right, let me grab a different one. Perfect, here we go. And then in another bowl, it's all nice and mixed, we're going to do the cheese and cornstarch. So it is 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, perfect, and the cheese. It calls for 3 cups of shredded cheddar cheese. I went and bought white cheddar cheese because it's my favorite. So let's see. I just shredded some, so I'm going to see how much this is. So I'm going to substitute this as much as I can, and then we'll do the rest with regular yellow cheddar. So it looks like I've got about a cup here. Perfect. So I've got a cup of white cheddar, and then I'm just going to do 2 cups of the yellow cheddar. And I'm not like packing these down, I'm just loosely, make sure your cheese is broken up, I think, because it'll spread a lot better over the mixture. Whoa. Okay, 3 cups. And a little more cheese, because who doesn't love cheese? Okay, perfect. So it says in a small bowl, mix the cornstarch with that. Perfect. So I'm just mixing it up really so that I get the white cheese and the yellow cheese mixed up, so it's mixed evenly when we go to put this in our MircoProGrill. So here we have our creamy mixture. I'm going to go ahead and add the noodles to this. I did pre-cook these when I got home, so I've got 1.5 cups of cooked noodles, which comes out to about 3 cups cooked. Perfect. All right. Let me stir that in here. Good deal. All right, we're going to add the cheese to the macaroni. Here we go. I'm just going to add this a little bit at a time because the cheese is very thick, so I want to make sure that it's evenly in here, right? So as you can see, looking good so far. Oops. All right, add the rest of the cheese mixture here. All right, this looks really good. So here we go. Let me pull this over here for you guys so you can see it. So here's the MircoProGrill. And by the way, from the demo we did last night, this thing washes up really well. I don't know if it has like a Teflon coating or something on it, but it literally, I don't know, 15 minutes after I was done cooking, I took the rest of the pizza out of there and put it in a container and literally could almost wipe this out. So that's awesome. But here we go. Here's our mac and cheese mixture. So I'm just going to lightly place it in the MircoProGrill. I'll just make sure that it's kind of even in here. Perfect. So you're going to do the mac and cheese on the casserole setting, which means it's not going to be pressed down flat into the pan. It's going to be sitting on the pan a little bit. So let's see. Perfect. So it'll be like this. Now, the rest of the steps just says to microwave this for 5 minutes. Let rest for 2 or 3 minutes so that it can thicken before taking it out. So we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Alright guys, so my stuff has been sitting in the microwave about 4 minutes now. Let me go ahead and grab it. Now, I did forget that I was going to put breadcrumbs on top of it. That was one of the optional ingredients. It said you could put parsley, breadcrumbs. Like I said, the garlic is optional if you like that. So, I did put breadcrumbs on here. So, let's take a look at this. Whew. Yum. Yeah, that has a nice brown on the top. I think it could be a little browner, but you could always put it back in for a minute if you wanted to. Now, I'm imagining it's still going to be a little bit soupy like mac and cheese is until you let it set up. Oh, it's creamy. Check that out. Look at that cheese. Yum. Yeah, I would say this is a success. Perfect. You can taste the white cheddar in that. That's really good. I suggest doing that, actually. That is really good. Yeah, so this came out great. I think it honestly needs to sit here for another 3 or 4 minutes just to harden up. But other than that, the flavor is great. And you have homemade mac and cheese in 5 minutes in the microwave, which is the best part.